Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zaidi bin Muhammad Razwan. Today, I and with my other group member will presenting about heat pump experiment. So, in additional theory, heat pump are devices that move heat in a direction that is opposite of spontaneous flow. Heat pump move heat from a location with a cooler temperature to warmer temperature location. Heat pump can be used in a lot of applications such as refrigerator, heating and air conditioning. The function of heating or cooling is determined by the condition of the environment where the heat released by the pump.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Nur Ira Safia binti Ahmad Nizar, bernombor matriks AA191084. I would like to present about the objective of this experiment, which is mechanical heat pump. Okay, the first objective is to determine the power input, heat output and coefficient of a vapor compression heat pump system. And second, to produce the performance of heat pump over a range of source and delivery temperature. And next, there are only 3 steps for the procedure of this experiment. Firstly, switch on the heat pump energy and let it be for 5 minutes. Secondly, set for 36 degrees Celsius for TT6 and wait for 15 minutes. Then, the meter for F22, TT5 and W. Lastly, repeat step 2 with TT6 is 39 degrees Celsius and 42 degrees Celsius and calculate the F22, W and COPH to complete the table.
Assalamualaikum. Nama saya Nuatira binti Mamaris. Today I want to talk about apparatus and conclusion. For the apparatus, there has pressure switch, receiver tank, compressor, condenser, pressure transmitter, control panel, evaporator, refrigerant flow meter, water flow meter.
Assalamualaikum and my name is Murshid bin Musa and today I want to present about result.
This is the result for mechanical heat pump. For the test 1, cooling water flow rate we get FT2 we get 10% and 1 LPM. For cooling water inlet temperature that is 65 we get 44.6 degrees Celsius and cooling water outlet temperature TT6 we get 50 degrees Celsius. For compressor power input we get 389 watt and heat output 376.2 watt. For COPH we get 0.967. For test 2, cooling water flow rate that is FT2 we get 20% and 2 LPM. Cooling water inlet temperature that is TT5 we get 31.2 degrees Celsius and cooling water outlet temperature TT6 we get 46.8 degrees Celsius. For compressor power input we get 370 watt and heat output is 2173.6 watt. For COPH we get 5.875. For test 3, cooling water flow rate that is FT2 we get 30% and 3 LPM. For cooling water inlet temperature that is TT5 we get 31.3 degrees Celsius and cooling water outlet temperature that is TT6 we get 40.5 degrees Celsius. For compressor power input we get 349 watt and heat output we get 1922.8 watt. For COPH we get 5.509. That's all.
For this observation experiment, the primary goal of the investigation want to measure the coefficient performance of heat pump. There is positive relationship between the flow rate and rate of heat output desired. A low rate of flow water is faster. The higher the temperature difference, the smaller the rate of heat output required. A low rate of flow water in condenser where the rate will be lost than in condenser where the rate of flow is faster. The higher temperature difference, the smaller rate of heat output required.
For the conclusion, any heat pump has a performance coefficient that is optimal. However, in reality, the COP is less than ideal, and this is due to variety of factors that cause inaccuracy in a system losses, such as mechanical or electrical losses in the fan or compressor or error in measuring device. When obtaining the wet bulb temperature, the thermodynamic cycle of vapor compression heat pump and refrigerator was investigated in the previous experiment. The value of the third unknown could be determined by knowing two variables, and the pressure enthalpy diagram was used to use it.